you finally woke up. I was beginning to think you'd sleep through the entire evening. No, don't sit up too quickly. You'll make yourself dizzy. Just relax. There, that's better. Goodness, you look so confused, poor thing. You always make that face when reality doesn't match your expectations. It's rather cute. Though, I suppose I'd be confused too if I woke up in a strange cottage floating in the middle of a mist-covered lake. Oh, there it is. The panic. I was wondering when it would arrive. Shh, don't struggle. Nobody's hurting you. You're perfectly safe. Safer than you've ever been, actually. I made sure of that. You should be thanking me. Honestly, most people don't receive this level of care. Look, I've brought you blankets, fresh water, food. I even decorated. Do you know how difficult it is to find flowers that survive in a place like this? Very difficult. And yet, I did it. For you, because I'm thoughtful. See? You're lucky I'm obsessed with you. Anyone else would have had a much rougher introduction. That wasn't a joke. But don't worry about that right now. Focus on me. There. Good. You always look calmer when you're paying attention. Now, I know you probably have questions. A lot of questions, like, where are you? Why are you here? Why can't you remember coming here? Perfectly reasonable questions. I just don't think you'll enjoy the answers. Still, I believe honesty is important in relationships. So, let's start with the easy one. Where are you? You're in my home. Obviously. Well, one of them. I have several. When you've lived as long as I have, you accumulate property. The particular home is hidden deep within a lake that humans avoid. The water is enchanted. The fog is enchanted. The reeds are enchanted. Even the fish are enchanted. It's all very magical and extremely difficult to escape. Convenient, isn't it? There goes the panic again. Sweetheart, please. You keep looking toward the door as though you're going to sprint out of it. Even if you did, where exactly would you go? The lake stretches for miles. The shore changes places whenever it wants to, and the water, well, the water listens to me. That's one of the advantages of being a Kelpie. Nature becomes very cooperative, especially when you're protecting something precious. And speaking of precious, come here. No closer. There, much better. I was starting to think you were avoiding me. That would have hurt my feelings. And after everything I've done for you, that would be terribly unfair. You know, when I first saw you crossing that old stone bridge, I almost ignored you. Almost. Humans pass through my territory all the time. Most aren't interesting. Most aren't memorable. Most disappear from my thoughts the moment they're gone. But then there was you. You smiled at a stray dog. You stopped to help an old fisherman untangle his net. You gave away your lunch because someone else looked hungry. You were kind when nobody was watching. Do you realize how rare that is? I couldn't stop thinking about you afterward. Oh, I tried. For a while. I truly did. I told myself you were just another human. Temporary. Forgettable. Not worth the trouble. But then I saw you again. And again. And again. Before I knew it, I was rearranging my entire day around glimpsing you for a few minutes. Pathetic, really. If any of the other lake spirits found out, they'd never let me hear the end of it. An ancient creature becoming completely infatuated with a human. How embarrassing. How ridiculous. How inevitable. You don't seem flattered. Interesting. Most people would be flattered, though I suppose most people wouldn't wake up imprisoned in the home of a lovesick mythical creature. Fair point. But still, I think you're focused on the wrong detail. Everyone gets so caught up on the imprisonment, nobody appreciates the devotion. Do you have any idea how much effort obsession requires? It's exhausting. The planning, the watching, the worrying, the constant need to ensure you're safe. I barely slept. Well, I don't actually sleep, but if I did, I wouldn't have. That's how much you matter to me. You should appreciate that. A little gratitude would be nice. No? I'll work on that. We've got plenty of time. Years, probably. Decades, maybe. We'll see how things go. That horrified expression. I was wondering how long it would take. Darling, you really need to stop looking at me like that. I know the situation seems unusual, but if you think about it carefully, I'm actually offering you a wonderful deal. Food, shelter, protection and affection, unconditional devotion. Do you know how many humans spend their entire lives searching for those things? And here I am, handing them to you, practically gift-wrapped. The least you could do is smile. No? Still no smile? Tough crowd. Maybe this will help. You want to know why you're really here, don't you? Fine. I'll tell you. You're here because I got tired of waiting. Simple. I spent months hoping you'd notice me. Months hoping you'd understand. Months convincing myself that patience was the more mature approach. Then I watched you laughing with other people, talking to other people, giving your attention to other people. And something snapped inside me. Not dramatically, not all at once, just quietly. Like a rope slowly fraying until it finally gives way, I realized something important. You weren't going to choose me. Not because I'm unlovable. Obviously, look at me. I'm adorable. No. The problem was that you never had the opportunity to know me properly. Humans are so limited by circumstance, so I fixed the circumstance. You're welcome. You're staring. I like when you stare. Usually, not when you're calculating escape routes. That's less charming, though still kind of cute. I can practically see the thoughts racing through your head. You're wondering if anyone is looking for you. The answer is yes. You're wondering if they'll find you. The answer is no. Now you're wondering whether I'm serious. The answer is very. You know, I used to think love was supposed to be selfless. That's what all the stories say. Sacrifice, respect, letting someone go. What nonsense! Those stories were clearly written by people who had never truly loved anyone. Because when you genuinely love something, you don't want it to leave. You don't want to lose it. You don't stand politely while it walks away. You hold on to it, protect it, keep it safe. That's not selfish. It's natural. At least, it is for creatures like me. A kelpie doesn't release something valuable back into the river once she's caught it. That would be absurd. And you are very valuable. Far too valuable to lose. Come here. I said, come here. Good. See, that wasn't so difficult. Let me brush your hair back. There. You always look so handsome when you're paying attention. I wondered if you understand how fortunate you are. Really, think about it. There are much worse things lurking in the dark than me. Things that would have eaten you. Things that would have broken you. Things that would have forgotten you the moment you were gone. But me, I remember everything. Your favourite food, your birthday, the songs you hum when you think nobody's listening. The way you smile more with one side of your mouth than the other. I know every detail, every habit, every fear, every dream. That's love. Or at least, it's close enough. Funny, the more I describe it, the more concerned you look. Why is that? Do humans not appreciate dedication anymore? Maybe I've been asleep too long. Standards must have changed. That's all right. I'll adapt. I always do. Speaking of adapting, I've prepared a room for you. Would you like to see it? Of course you would. I worked very hard on it. It's comfortable, warm, filled with everything you could need. Books, blankets, clothes and games, even a window overlooking the lake. The bars are enchanted, naturally. But they're tastefully enchanted. I do have standards. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, the bars. Oh, darling, please. Every room needs decoration. Honestly. You humans get so fixated on the strangest details. No wonder you're stressed all the time. Maybe that's another reason you belong here. Life with me will be much simpler. No difficult decisions. No uncertainty. No loneliness. Just certainty. Safety. Us. Just us. Forever. That word bothers you, doesn't it? Forever. Interesting. It sounds comforting to me. Maybe that's because humans experience time differently. Your lives are so short, so fragile. You spend all your years rushing from one thing to another, trying desperately to outrun endings. I've watched generations come and go. Entire families vanish. Villages disappear. Empires crumble. The only constant is loss. I hate loss. I've had enough of it. And that's why I'm keeping you. Because if you're here, I can't lose you. It's really very logical. You don't agree. That's all right. You don't have to agree immediately. You'll have plenty of opportunities later. Trust me. You know what I find funny? You're still trying to figure out whether you can persuade me to let you go. I can see it. You're searching for the right words. The perfect argument. The magical sentence that'll make me change my mind. That's adorable. Truly. But it won't work. Not because I don't care what you think. I care deeply. The problem is that I care more about keeping you than I do about your objections. See? Honesty. I'm being completely transparent. Relationships need communication, and communication requires honesty. So, here's the truth. I'm obsessed with you. Hopelessly, ridiculously, embarrassingly obsessed. I think about you constantly. I wonder whether you've eaten, whether you're warm enough, whether you're happy, whether you're dreaming, whether you're safe. Every waking moment revolves around you. Do you know how terrifying that is? To give someone that much power over your heart. I hate it. I hate how much I need you. I hate how vulnerable you've made me. How important you've become. And yet, I can't stop. I've tried. I've failed spectacularly. So now, we're here. You and me. Together. Exactly where we're supposed to be. No, don't cry. Please don't cry. I mean it. I don't like seeing you upset. Oh, come here. It's all right. You're all right. I've got you. Nothing's going to happen to you. Not while I'm here. Not while I'm watching you. Not while I care. And I care more than anyone ever will. That's not arrogance. It's mathematics. Nobody could compete with this level of commitment. Nobody. Do you know what I gave up for you? Friends. Allies. Responsibilities. I ignored everything because you mattered more. So when you look at me with fear instead of gratitude, it stings a little. Not enough to change my mind, but enough to hurt. Still, I forgive you. You're adjusting. This is a lot to process. I totally understand. That's another advantage of being ancient. Perspective. Patience. Well, mostly patience. I do have limits. Everyone does, even me. Especially me. Which is why I need you to listen carefully. I am trying very hard to be gentle. Trying very hard to be understanding. Trying very hard to give you time. But please, don't mistake that kindness for weakness. Because underneath all this affection, underneath all this devotion, I'm still a Kelpie. The lake still listens to me. The fog still obeys me. And there is nowhere on this earth you could run that I couldn't find you. Do you understand? Good. I'm glad. That makes things easier, much easier. Now, let's focus on happier topics. Tomorrow I'll show you the garden. There's a little dock where we can sit together. The moonlight is beautiful there. Sometimes the water glows. I think you'll like it. We'll eat together and talk together and spend time together. And eventually, you'll stop trying to leave. You'll stop counting the locks. You'll stop measuring the distance to the shore. And you'll start laughing again, maybe even smiling at me, for real. Not because you're afraid and not because you're pretending, but because you want to. And when that day comes, everything will finally feel right. Until then, I'll wait patiently. As patiently as I can. Because despite everything, despite the planning and despite the lies and despite the kidnapping, I really do care about you. Probably more than is healthy. Definitely more than is normal. But normal has never interested me. You have. Only you. So, rest now, darling. You're home. Whether you wanted one here or not. And remember, you're very lucky I'm obsessed with you. Because if I wasn't, you'd be free. And somehow, I think that would be much more dangerous than being loved by me.